Hello everyone, this is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel where I talk all about the renovation project that me and my dad are doing. As a dad and daughter team, we are doing our own renovation on this 1980s house with zero budget. So this is the first vlog in the second month of renovation. Loads of stuff has happened. I'll try and do some before and after pictures in a minute for you to enjoy, and a little bit later on I'll also talk to you about how much we've spent and what the plans are for the next month. What's happening, Dad? Did you put the water on?
Where's that water come from? Where it's come dripping out of here?
Ah, okay. Was that not supposed to happen?
Well, it's probably still got water in. I mean, there's no mains water on it, so it can't be.
Okay, so you've turned the water on. The world can see your builder's bum now. So you've turned the water on and so far no leak?
No, I'm just turning it on now.
Okay.
I've capped everything off, so it shouldn't come out of anywhere.
Okay.
But you never know.
So now is the water going on?
Yeah. So we should get water out of the cold tap down here. If anything. That's a start. Now I'll go and put it into the central heating and see what happens there.
Okay.
And also the sink and bath will go through this wall to under the bath from here as well, for hot and cold.
Super.
Yeah. Other than that, everything else looks as if it might be alright.
No leaks so far, or is that famous last words?
Seems alright. Oh, no, it's encouraging. If there are leaks, it's very small, not great big gushes. So we'll say that at the moment things are good.
Cool. What did you say, Dad?
So far, so good.
Fabulous.
So far, so good.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah?
Now that the water's back on,
Yeah?
does this mean we can flush the toilet again?
The water's never been off on the toilet.
You told me I wasn't allowed to use the toilet.
No, that was only that one day.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I've been pushing it, so you're alright.
What is that in my nail? Look, I'm bleeding. Here I'm removing the floor staples from where the underlay used to be in this room. It's quite a fiddly job, and I'm not particularly good at those kinds of dexterous practical activities. I keep dropping the I don't even know the name of that piece of equipment that I was using to do it. This is how much all of this stuff is new to me. It takes a bit more hand-eye coordination than I've got. There we go. My dad thinks I'm not filming enough of me doing things. And I've tried to explain to him that there's only so much of me lifting floor staples that any one person can actually sit and look at. So here's a little bit more, just for balance. I'm being cool. We've got hot water out of the hot tap. That was the notices. Well, I am doing this. Although I'm lifting up all the carpets and I'm going to replace it with some kind of wood floor, as yet to be decided. I'm trying to still recycle as much as possible, so I am. My dad reckons that these gripper things that go on the edge where they stick carpet down might actually have some value on this second-hand market. This stuff. All of the underlay is practically brand new, so Facebook Marketplace, anybody wants to buy it, or not even buy it, just take it away. This is the before picture for the hedge that surrounds the front garden. This is the first piece of work that I'm getting an outside contractor in to do for us. So the hedge is going to get ripped out and replaced with a proper fence. Apart from the fact that the hedge is dying, I don't want to maintain it. And you can't see to get out of the driveway. Keep having near misses with people coming around the corner over there. So that will be a good job done. No, I'm not going to have an electric shower. Is that a problem?
No, I'm just thinking that the new box that they put in won't be needed.
Oh.
Well, it's only a 4-way at most.
Exciting box of electrics.
It is an exciting box of electrics.
Are we ready to go yet?
Not quite, no.
Okay.
You've got another 5 minutes probably.
Okay. Definitely the worst thing about DIYing your own house with absolutely no skills or experience is getting all the rubbish jobs, and I mean the literal rubbish jobs. I've had to clean up all the rubble, take out all the carpet, load the car, do the tip run, do the bins. And my dad's tinkering in the electric box. He's also broken the Wi-Fi. So having called him a genius, I take it back. Did you break the fibre?
I broke the fibre.
He broke the fibre.
Admitted. I'm going to. Don't need to be filmed.
Okay. Hello from the woods. I hope this isn't jarring because I'm now filming on my phone, whereas most of today I've spent filming on my GoPro. So just to see what that's like. Dad and I were at the house for I think slightly less than 2 hours today, maybe slightly more than, and I'm completely exhausted. Like, we went to the tip, dropped everything off, had lunch at McDonald's because my dad loves McDonald's. Not that I'm not partial. And yeah, just came home and was really, really tired. So it's about 2 hours even after that, and I'm only just walking the dogs. We've got a lot done in the house. So just a quick recap. Our first month in the house was September. And when I last checked the budget at around 29th of September, I think it was, I had spent about £630 on the DIY renovation so far, which isn't bad, and it's especially because it's only just occurred to me as I've been walking in the last 5 minutes that probably half of that was actually signing up to an online renovation course. So worried was I about how to budget for a renovation with no money, and how to think about planning and getting everything done when I didn't actually have any capital, that yeah, I paid for this course specifically to learn how to do the budgeting. And what I learnt from that... Thanks, Eric. The dog is scratching. Can you see? All up my legs. Thank you, come on. What I learnt from doing the course was it wasn't really designed for me. It was designed for people who are working with a builder, working with architects, who are, have contracted costs that they're looking to manage and stuff like that. So it wasn't really applicable, and the budget tracker that it came with, which was one of the key things I wanted out of the course, I don't like how it does the budgeting, so I'm slowly rerouting it. So I think that actually means that in the first month we probably only spent about £350. Now that is of bills I've had to pay for, so there is some stuff on account, particularly around the plumbing, that I haven't yet had to pay, haven't had the invoices for to pay yet. So October's budget or expenditure will be higher, I anticipate. But we got a lot done in September. We completely stripped all of upstairs. We got rid of the kitchen. We filled the garage with the old kitchen. Dad has basically stripped out all of the old plumbing and replumbed it. Confirmed today that the heating and the hot water and the water all still work. The big job for October now, or the rest of October, it's going to be the electrics. We need a lot of extra plugs. There's only one plug socket in every room pretty much. We need more lights. We need to do the lighting plan for the kitchen, and we just need to make sure that before we start redecorating upstairs and putting down floors and things, that we actually can access the electrics we need downstairs for when we come around to doing that, because I don't think downstairs is going to be much of a priority until sometime in the new year. So there won't be any significant work being done on the kitchen or anything like that until then. So we've got a big push for electrics in October. These are not jobs that I can do though, so I'm still sort of stuck on the sidelines a little bit, trying not to completely lose track of what's going on. It's really good working with my dad because he knows what he's doing, but the whole plan is being developed organically. So when I started out on day one of the renovation with a lovely project plan and a Gantt chart and expectations of cash flow and budgeting and stuff, it's all just gone completely out of the window, and we're making it up as we go along, which is good because we've been really able to be really reactive. Like with the bathroom, when we first started looking at the bathroom, we thought we were only going to be able to take out so much wall, and it wasn't going to be enough to achieve what I wanted, which was to rotate the bath 90 degrees and put in a shower over bath without having to actually replace the entire bathroom suite. But because we weren't locked into a design or locked into planned expectations, and because we're doing it ourselves in a DIY capacity and not working with a contractor or subcontractor, when we worked out that we could actually take out a little bit more wall than we thought and gain the extra inches that would allow us to keep the existing bathroom suite, I mean, we probably saved about £500 or £600 just in that few seconds of making that decision. So yeah, it's been really good. It's been hard work, and I haven't even been there. I've mostly been travelling for work. I hope you enjoyed the footage from Johannesburg and from Pilanesberg Nature Reserve, which was really, really lovely. Great treat. I keep looking around because I'm trying to make sure I don't lose track of the dogs. October is going to be a bit more spendy, as I said. There's going to be some bills catching up with us. I've also got a contractor, the first subcontractor that I'm working with, who's coming in to rip out the privet hedge and replace it with some proper fencing. That should be starting on Monday, so all being well, by the time I next get to go and film, there'll be some progress to see there and some really sort of big significant changes out front. It's going to make such a difference. As I said, it's really difficult to get off the drive at the moment. There's been a couple of near misses where you just can't see getting out because the hedge is so high. It's also dying in a real bad state, so by being able to fence it off and be secure, it means that I can start taking the dog step round as well, so that's going to be really good. So I don't know when I'm going to film again, but probably next weekend, maybe tomorrow. We'll see.